some rest. City lights keep losing color. Every night feels just the same. Too many thoughts inside my head, calling out my name. I pushed away the ones I loved before they had the chance to leave. Built my walls a little higher than anybody could reach. If I stop running from my heart, would I finally feel alive? If I let the memories fade, would I survive? If I didn't need the noise to drown out what's inside, would I find myself again? Or keep asking why? Everything I chase turns into dust. No matter what I hold, it's never enough. Good days come and go like strangers. Success feels empty in my hands. Everybody calls it winning, but nobody understands. I've been searching for a reason. Every crowd and every room still carrying old ghosts I thought I'd already lose. Maybe I was scared of love. Maybe I was scared to stay. Maybe every door I close still haunts me to this day. If I stop running from my heart, would I finally feel alive? If I let the memories fade, would I survive? If I learn to love myself without needing someone else, would I finally believe I am enough? Never enough, that's what I've been fighting. Never enough, but I'm still trying. Never enough, till I learn to let it go. Never enough, that's what I've been fighting. Never enough, but I'm still trying. Never enough, till I learn to let it go. You paint your promises in gold, like every broken thing is fixed. I hear the cracks beneath your words, but still leaning for one more hit. You wear your halo after dark, like I won't notice what you hide. Yet every time you pull away, I run back to your side. Give me your reasons, even if they're lies. Give me the pieces you left behind. I'd rather break beneath your weight than watch you fade beyond my sight. Step on my heart, just don't disappear. Leave me with hope, leave me right here. Give me the words you have to give. I'll find a way to call it love again. Another room, another fight. Another promise, another page, another heart I gave away. And if it's hard, it's painted blue. Every line still leads to you. We were drifting with the tide, holding on while letting go. Two shadows in the same room, trying not to lose control. Then the rumors found their way, and the truth cut through the dark. I laughed like it meant nothing, while it shattered who we are. Some loves leave quietly, ours left scars beneath the skin. You were my brightest nights, my hardest falls, the voice I missed after it was gone. You were the rush, the ache, the fire, the rain. Out of everyone I've lost, you're the one that stayed. There were wounds behind the smile, and apologies too late. I kept changing parts of me, trying to make us okay. But every road we traveled led us farther from ourselves. Now your memory keeps living where nobody else can dwell. I've met new faces since you left, but none of them feel quite the same. They fade into the background while your name remains. You were my sleepless nights, my deepest breath, the kind of love I can't forget. You were the spark, the storm, the joy, the pain. Out of everyone I've lost, you're the one that stayed. The one that stayed. Long after goodbye, the one that stayed somewhere in my mind. I was standing fine before you came. Never knew a heart could change this way. Every promise glittered in the dark, till the morning showed me what they are. We drew tomorrow in 1,000 lines. Now it's just a memory I survive. I'd rather trust the stars I couldn't see than carry all this truth inside of me. You said letting go would help us heal. Then why does none of this feel real? Now there's an empty where you are, a silence louder than these words. I'm falling deeper than the hurt into a world that still burns. Tell me, was it worth the goodbye? Do you sleep better at night? You walked away without a sound and left an echo all around. We never struggled finding what to say, till your voice began to fade away. Now I'm just a chapter you outgrew, a lesson wrapped inside your point of view. Everyone says I should celebrate, that losing love is how we learn to change. But I'm still staring at the space you left, trying to become myself again. We lit the sky with reckless dreams, believe forever meant something. Now you're holding someone else's hand, while I still miss my closest friend. There's an empty where you were, a shadow living in my world. I never thought it hurt this much to lose a heart I used to trust. Tell me, was it worth the goodbye? Do you think of me sometimes? You walked away without a sound and left an echo all around. Empty where you are, empty where you are, empty where you were, empty where you were. Some nights I miss the love, most nights I miss my friend. We met in the backyard after dark, climbed to the rooftop, left our marks, shed a bottle, watched the sky. I got lost in your midnight eyes. You said someday we'd leave this town, chase the roads that were mapped out, young enough to believe it all, certain we'd never fall. Now I'm falling recklessly, losing every part of me, trying hard to stay in line, but your gravity pulls every time. We're just a couple of kids running where the moonlight lives, sneaking out for one more kiss. Just a couple of kids wrapped inside your arms so tight. Every wrong felt somehow right. Never knew where we'd belong. Still I wanted to come along. Life kept changing day by day, but I wouldn't trade a thing away. Every memory still remains like sunlight after rain. Now I'm falling recklessly, losing every part of me, trying hard to stay in line, but your gravity pulls every time. We're just a couple of kids running where the moonlight lives, sneaking out for one more kiss. We're just a couple of kids, young and fearless, hearts on fire, building worlds from our desires. Maybe we were too naive, but you were all I'd ever need. Now I'm falling heavily, still you're pulling just a couple of kids learning how to love and live. I know you're trying to help me heal, searching for something kind to say. Maybe I've learned what I needed to, but I don't want saving today. I'm worn out from hoping, tired of waiting around every promise of brighter days. Just feels like the same old sound. So let me stay lost for a moment. Don't tell me how this will end. Some wounds don't close when you want them to. Some hearts don't know how to bend. Let me fall apart tonight. Let me drift where the shadows go. If this pain is hurting me, I don't need to know. Let me stop pretending. Let me lay my armor down. Keep your reasons, keep your answers. I don't need them now. You never felt this way. You never wore these scars. You only see the surface, not the storm inside my heart. I can't stop sinking deeper, and it's written across my face. You watch me fade in silence, but you can't stand in my place. I'm exhausted from bad seasons, from hearing it'll be okay. Tell me, does the darkness break, or does it always stay? Don't look at me like you understand when you've never walked this road. Some nights are heavier than words. Some grief is carried alone. Let me fall apart tonight. Let me drift where the shadows go. If this pain is hurting me, I don't need to know. Let me stop pretending. Let me lay my armor down. Keep your reasons, keep your answers. I don't need them now. You never felt this way. You never wore these scars. You only see the surface, not the storm inside my heart. Don't pull me back, don't make me stay. I don't need another hopeful phrase. Just let the silence speak for me. Just let me be. Let me fall apart tonight. Let me drift where the shadows go. Keep your reasons, keep your answers. I don't need them anymore. You never felt this way. You never wore these scars. You only see the surface, not the storm inside my heart. You never knew what it took to get this far. You never felt this way. You never felt this hard. We've been wasting daylight, running from another work week grind, another long goodbye. Young hearts and no direction, too wild to live by someone else's rules, yeah, somebody else's rules. Don't leave me standing outside. I know a name that gets us by. They say we're getting in, we're with the crowd, we're on the list. Look at us now, living like this. We're the dreamers in designer smoke, living high on borrowed gold, empty pockets, perfect photos, trying hard to own the glow. We're the kings of Friday night, falling stars in city lights. One day maybe we'll arrive, until Monday steals the sky. We're rich for the weekend, rich for the weekend. Dinner's getting smaller, but the outfits never seem to change. Still playing the same game. Cards nearly at their limit, but nobody can see beneath the version that we keep. Oh, if the old days saw me now, would they believe this life somehow? Would they recognize me? We're chasing scenes, we're chasing names, trading our sleep for 15 minutes of fame. We're the dreamers in designer smoke, living high on borrowed gold, empty pockets, perfect photos, trying hard to own the glow. We're the kings of Friday night, falling stars in city lights. One day maybe we'll arrive, until Monday steals the sky. We're rich for the weekend, rich for the weekend. We only want the skyline view, half a paycheck, twice the truth, living fast for a highlight reel, trying to become what we don't feel. Paint me in the brightest frame, make it look like I've changed. One more picture, one more lie before reality arrives. We're the dreamers in designer smoke, living high on borrowed gold, empty pockets, perfect photos, trying hard to own the glow. We're the kings of Friday night, falling stars in city lights. One day maybe we'll arrive, until Monday steals the sky. We're rich for the weekend, maybe someday more than that. We're rich for the weekend, chasing everything we lack. I still wear the faded sweater that carries traces of your name, like a quiet piece of summer. When the world turns cold again, morning finds us in the silence. Your sleepy smile meets mine, and every little glance you give feels like a place to hide. I used to lock my feelings up, hide them where nobody could every part of me, more than words I've ever whispered, more than every dream I keep. I know you tell me all the time, but I need to hear it once again. When the whole world fades around us, tell me I'll always be your home, that I'm yours, that I'm yours, hon. When the weight of day surrounds me, you pull the shadows from my mind. Your hands steady every tremble when I leave my strength behind. You make the hard nights feel lighter, you calm every storm I hide. Like a lighthouse in the distance, always guiding me inside. And I used to fear the things I'd say, afraid they'd disappear somehow. But every moment here with you makes it easier now. And I think I'm finally ready to give you every part of me, more than words I've ever whispered, more than every dream I keep. I know you tell me all the time, but I need to hear it once again. When the whole world fades around us, tell me I'll always be your home, that I'm yours, that I'm yours. If tomorrow changes everything, if seasons come and seasons go, the only thing I'll hold on to is the way you hold me close. Yeah, I'm finally ready to give you every part of me, every scar and every secret, every piece you never seen. And when you say you love me, I believe it more than before. With my whole heart open wide, I know what I'm living for, that I'm yours, forever yours. Close your tired eyes tonight, lean your head against my shoulder. You don't have to fight alone. When the weight keeps pulling lower, I can hear the hurt you're hiding, feel the shaking in your soul. So let the silence break between us. You don't have to carry it all. When the clouds refuse to leave and every road feels hard to see, I'll stay beside you through the dark until the light returns again. I'll carry the storm for you when the sky falls into pieces, when your hope is hanging by a thread and your faith is growing weak. I'll stand where the shadows move, be the fire when you're freezing. Even if my own heart breaks, I won't let go of you. I'll carry the storm for you when the world turns cold around us and the colors start to fade. I'll be the voice that keeps reminding you there's still a reason to stay. No distance, no fear, no sorrow, no night too long to cross. I'd walk through every flame beside you, no disappear tonight, and every dream burns out of sight. I'll still be here, I'll still remain, calling your name through the rain. I'll carry the storm for you when the darkness feels endless, when your world is falling apart and you don't know what to do. I'll stand through the wind for you, hold the light until you see it. Even if my own heart breaks, I won't stop believing. I'll carry the storm for you, I'll carry the storm for you. I'll carry the storm for you. I need a kind of love that holds through every night, a kind of love that stays when nothing feels right, when I'm breaking inside and I've run out of fight. You show up in ways I never expected before. This war inside my mind, you stepped in every time. You are the calm when everything shakes at the core. And no, you never stop standing for me when I can't stand on my own. Every word you say is steady, like a promise carved in stone. You stand for me in the darkest hours, when I'm losing all control, when my strength disappears like shadows. You still carry my soul. You never let me fall alone, never turn away and go. In the silence you remain, through every loss and every pain. You never let me fall alone. In perfect timing you rebuild what is torn, turning broken nights to something warm. When I'm drowning in doubt, you're the hand pulling me out, like light that finds me when I've lost my way. This battle in my chest, you've taken all the rest. You are the peace that refuses to fade. And no, you never stop showing up here when I can't find my way through. Every moment you stay near, like you always said you do. You stand for me in the darkest hours, when I'm losing all control, when my strength disappears like shadows. You still carry my soul. You never let me fall alone, never turn away and go. In the silence you remain, through every loss and every pain. You never let me fall alone. Your love keeps pulling me closer, even when I'm falling apart, like a fire in the distance, guiding me back to my heart. You stand for me in the darkest hours, when I'm losing all control, when my strength disappears like shadows. You still carry my soul. You'll never let me fall alone, through every storm I've known. When I can't carry myself, you become